Hello people and welcome back to our Habitat for Humanity house that we've been working on. Today we're going to do some doors, windows, and we are going to take a look at the wall as compared to the foundation, so we're going to make some changes to that. Let's take a look at the wall first. So when we scroll down to the wall, we see a number of features. We see the vinyl siding, we see the floor that's getting highlighted, the sill plate, and the foundation wall. If we go to any view, front, right, left, whatever it might be, we can see that the siding of the wall actually ends right here where the floor meets. So if we were looking at the house on a site, you would actually see the wood left over. And we don't want that because then it could potentially get rot or be exposed to the elements. The same with the sill plate. So what we want is to drag this wall down to cover all of that, and to go down a little bit more into over the foundation so that now everything's covered, wrapped, and not exposed to the elements. And then we'll see a little bit of the foundation sticking out depending on the site that we're putting it on. So in order to fix these walls, what we're gonna do is we're going to select the wall. So we have that, and you can see that there's this drawdown. Now what we want is a secondary drawdown for the remaining parts of the wall. So to do this, we're going to go to Edit Type, Edit, and open up the preview window. So now that the preview window is open, right now it's on Floor Plan Modify Type. We're going to go to Section. So now we see this view. We're going to bring it down to the bottom. So I'm clicking the scroll wheel, holding it and moving it up. And over here, the sheathing, we could drag down the sheathing, the foam, the insulation, everything. We basically just want to keep this 2x4. So we are going to go to Do Not Wrap, I believe it's Modify, click on it, unlock it. Go to the next layer, Outer Boundary, click it, unlock. And I'm also going to do the sheathing too. Click it. You know what? We'll leave the sheathing. That's locked, so it's good. We're just going to be dragging these down right here, and we could probably get to that, see if that membrane layer itself. No, we're good. Good. There it is. All right, so those two are now unlocked. Click, unlock, click, unlock. We're going to go to OK. And then hit OK again. Now, there it is. We could take this and drag it down past. All right, so I just dragged it to the top of the sill plate, bottom of the sill plate, and go a little bit more down. There you go. That's one. We're going to go to the next wall. Click on the wall. Down, down, make it even. All right, so I can go, I got to go up a little bit. And you notice, as I change it, this base extension changes. So if I go, that's a negative 1 foot, 4 inches. So I can go negative 1 foot, 4 inches. Apply, and there it is. I can click this one, base extension. Let's do the same, negative 1 foot, 4 inches. Apply. All right, so I'm gone 4 inches down, basically over that foundation. And then we're going to go to the other side. Click that wall. Drag this down. Same thing, change this. Negative 1 foot, 4 inches. Now, if you want to go a little bit more, you can. You want to go a little less. This may end up changing after we put it onto the site. Okay, that one's good. And then finally come around to this last wall. Click on it, drag it down. Negative 1 foot, 4 inches, apply. There you go. Now, let me go back. When we look at this from the front view, we can see that our siding and foam board is actually coming down past. Typically, you would have the sheathing come down too, and if we wanted to do that, we would have to change what our base wall uses, our foundation wall uses to basically align itself up to. But for this, I think it's good to go. We don't have to really worry too much about that. In the dimension view, we can take care of it if we really wanted to, but it works for here. We're all good. I would definitely save it at this point so that we have it and that's good to go. So now that is one more thing taken care of. All right, now go to the ground floor plan. All right, you could still keep this up if you want. Ground floor plan. Okay. If you want to keep your image up, you still can. If you don't need to keep it up anymore, you don't want to, I'm going to start placing my doors in. Okay, so I'm in my ground floor view. Now, this may be an issue. It may not be. My image, well, my house is pretty much overlaying my image, and they're not showing through like they were because there should be a floor that's probably in the way, or the slab that's in the way. We may be able to fix that. So what we're going to do is go back to this view here. I'm going to click the roof. I'm going to go hide in view, elements, and then I'm going to click the floor. So you may have to find a way to click it. It's not being too easy here. So let's try something else. If we go down here, oh, sorry, we can go into the section box view. Click that, drag it in. So now I can select the floor, right click, hide in view, elements. When I do this, if I go back to my ground floor view, oh, still not showing up. I wonder if maybe the slab is there. Let's go take a look at that. I'm gonna go back to the 3D view. Click that, right click, hide in view, elements. And let's see now. If I go to the ground floor view, yeah, it looks like my image is kind of getting blocked out by the house. Not a big deal. What we could do, let's go here. I can bring it to the foreground so that I can see where everything needs to go. And if then switch back and forth between them. You can also now at this point drag the image off, especially if you know where doors and windows are going to be. So if I take it and drag it off, now there it is there. So I'm just going to go back to my 3D view here. I'm going to go to unhide in view. So reveal hidden elements. Click on that. Right click. Unhide in view. Elements. Click this. Right click. Unhide in view. More elements. Same thing on my roof. Unhide in view. Elements. Uncheck that box down the bottom. Good. Let's go back to my ground floor plan. All right, so it depends. Some people may have this problem or not. Something's covering up or one thing's over the other. I'm not really too worried about it, but I have this as my guide here. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna start putting in my doors and then go to windows. So I'm gonna go to door, and all they have here is these single flush doors, nothing else, nothing fancy. So I'm gonna go load a family. You're gonna go to your US Imperial folder. You can get to my handouts section, and then I'm gonna go to doors. And I'm going to look at residential doors. And I'm going to try to find a nice front door that I want. Like this one, door exterior, arch glass. Click that. Hit open. I want a 3-foot wide door. I believe the Habitat for Humanity guidelines that we have as for a 3-foot wide door, but not 8 feet tall, 7 feet tall. I'm going to hit OK. Now I have it. And I'm going to bring this door. I'm going to center it on this wall. Notice my dimensions there. I'm going to click it. I can open it in or left hand or right hand. I'm going to let you decide what is best for you or based on guidelines, but that's where my one door is going to be. I'm then going to do a sliding door over here on this side. So same thing. I'm going to go to load family, doors in the US Imperial, and I'm going to look for sliding doors. So we have double wall curtain. All right, these are flush panel doors. Here's a door double glass. Door double sliding door. Click that. That's the one I want. Open. Now I'm going to go for a 6-foot wide door at 7 feet tall. Hit OK. Now I'm going to bring that door in. I'm going to place it right around here, though that could change. So right now I'm 12 feet off that wall, 13 from the front. Maybe I'll center it. So if I hit cancel and then escape, click on the door, I can click on this dimension here, or that one, and I could probably hit the down button, line them up. So it's 12 foot 4, 12 foot 5. Let's go 12 foot. 5 inches. So 12 foot 6 would give me directly centered on there. Sometimes the little equal sign shows up and it's able to do that as well. There it is. It's centered. So those are my exterior doors. You want to take a quick look at them. Let's see. Oh, my section box is on. Unclick that. Apply. There it is. There's my front door. And sliding glass door. Now we're not worried about the color of it right now. We're going to do all coloring and all that stuff later on, but these are just the major placement of everything. It looks like the door is floating, but it's not. Remember, I dragged the siding down over that flooring and everything else like that, so it's actually exactly where it should be. Okay, and when we bring a patio up, it's going to go up to the siding here. And we get to go, we can actually adjust that height as well. All right. Let's go back into our ground floor plan. And now we're going to start doing interior doors. So door, load family. I'm going to find some nice doors that I want. Go into doors and residential. And I like these, either the 2-panel, you have 3-panel. This 4-panel looks pretty nice. I'm going to go there. Open. And now I'm going to bring in a bunch of different sizes. I'm going to do all 6 foot 8 doors on the inside. Or you could do, I'm going to do 7 foot. I'll keep them all the same. I'm going to do a 2 foot. I'm going to hold down control. I'll do a 2 foot 4, 10, even if I'm not going to use it. A 3 foot, 7 foot door. All right, so that gives me a couple to choose from. I could always come back later. Open. Or okay. And now I'm going to place in. So I'm going to go here, and the 2 foot doors, I'm going to go maybe a little bit smaller. Let's see. That's all I brought in was the 2 foot. So I'm going to use the 2 foot doors for like some of the closets. So like here I have a closet door. There we go, 2 foot door. I want it to open like that. Actually, I'll switch the way it opens. Like that. And then I'm going to go in and do my bathroom doors. Now there is a regulation for the bathroom door. Okay, opening in like that. I have another, that's my main bathroom right there, or my only bathroom. Here's my bedroom. I'm going to swap the direction. Closet. I don't really want a 3 foot door for my closet. I don't want 2 foot, so I'll go 28 inches. Closet there. Closet there. And bedroom door. Change the direction so it opens in like that. Now I notice I have a sliding door here for a pocket door for a bathroom, and I have like bifold doors there. So I'm going to change. I'm going to probably do a little change. Let's go bring in a pocket door so I can show you what that looks like. So we go back into US Imperial, doors, residential, and we should see on here door interior single pocket. That's 2-panel, so it's going to look slightly different. So if I want, I may change back to these 2 panels here, but that's fine for this. So it's a pocket door, open. I'm going to do 7 foot tall for these as well. I'll do no 3 foot. I think I can get away with 2 foot 10 for that bathroom right there. And what these do is they'll actually slide into the wall. There we go. And notice that it's sliding out. So I'm going to click the direction, and there it is. So if we look, this door will actually slide into there, saving some space. Over here, I want either a bifold or some sort of sliding door for the utility closet. Let's load the family. doors. Let's see, we have a double door flush panel. This one right here, acting right there. Let's go into residential, take a look at what door interior sliding 2 panel. They don't have a sliding 4 panel. Oh, there's a pocket 2 panel. That's all right. So we'll use this sliding door. I'm going to go for the 4 foot at 7 feet tall. All right, so I may adjust the size of this wall a little bit. It is for a utility closet. I would like a bifold door, and for some reason I didn't see them in there, but there's that door. Should work out fine. So at least if I want to get to like a hot water heater or anything else in there, I can. So that is pretty much my doors. Let's go take a look. 3D view. All right, so that's from that view. If I want to go look at the section box, click, zoom in this way, right? There they are. Bring it down. And now I can see where everything is inside here. And once again, we'll worry about the color later on. We're just getting the basic layout of everything. There you go. Looks pretty good so far. Make sure you save it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, swap to the home view. I'm just going to turn off my section box now. And now we're going to do windows. So back into the ground floor plan. Look here, so I didn't have any windows on my scaled one, but no big deal. Window. So let's take a look at what we have here. We have window casement double. So these will actually swing out. Then we have double hung windows right here. So the top slides up or down. It's typical what you see in a house. And they got a bunch of different sizes, and then they have just fixed windows that don't open or close. Let's take a look at load family in the US Imperial windows. Maybe there's something else that you want that is completely up to you. So windows. So you can see here they have a double window awning, double hung, awning double vertical. Then they have other ones here. So it's up to you. They even have like bay windows and stuff, which you can put in if you want. Remember, but you just want to keep the cost down. Single casement windows. So I'm going to go with the window awning single double hung. I'm looking for. I'm going to use some window casements right here. We'll do casement windows. I don't know if I really want casement. There we go. I want double hung windows, open. Now I'm going to select a variety of sizes. I'm going to go for some 2 foot. I like the taller windows. So I'm going to do like a 2 foot, 4 foot 4, 4 foot 8, 5 foot 2. I'm then going to go for some bigger windows that are maybe 2 foot 10. Go for the 2 foot 6. All right, so I'm just selecting right now. These are 3 foot 2 inches. Here we go. I'm going to start with those, see how they look, and then if I have to change it, I change it. All right, so now I know that this is the south side of my house right here. I have all my double hung windows. And what I'm going to do is on the south side, I'm going to put a couple more windows because I know that during the winter that I'm going to have more sunlight coming in, so it should technically help save on my heating bills a little bit. So I'm going to go with these 52 inch, which is relatively big. So I don't know. I'm debating right now between this 46, 52. I'm going to try these 38 at 52. All right, and I'm going to put one here. And then, you know what? I'm going to do 2 more over here. So I'm going to have 3 windows in the front of my house. And if I want, I can go in and measure these. So I can go up to the top here, align dimension. And I can measure from the exterior wall to the inside there. All right, so I can get that. And if I want, I can change these. So 4 foot 2.5 feet, 4 foot 3. If I hit equal, notice it centers them. So we don't want that. So it goes back. I think this is pretty good. I may actually put another window over here. Let's do that. And then I'm going to go back to that line, delete that dimension I just made. All right, and what we'll do is we'll move this window over. That, and now we should be able to get the spacing between them a little bit better. I may move this one a little bit more. It's clicking around a little too much. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to adjust the spacing a little bit later on, and I'm going to put some more of these windows in. I know that I'm going to probably have a TV somewhere around here, so I may not do a window on that side. I do have my kitchen here, and I have a sink, so I'm going to put one there. I have a refrigerator over here, so I may not. That is a bathroom. I'm going to put one in this bedroom. Now, this is the north side of the house, so I'm going to put one in this bedroom, center it right there. One here, and I'm going to do two. Maybe I'll just have two windows in this bedroom. Do it like that. For the bathroom, I could put a window. I'm going to put a smaller one in. The double hung. I'm going to go with something not as tall. So maybe a 24-inch 42. A little bit smaller. Like that. And now I'm going to make sure my arrows are all for the exterior. All right, so I hit escape. Click on the window, double arrow, exterior, exterior, good. Okay, it looks like everything is good. Nice window there. Make sure that one's good, exterior. And now let's take a look. Now my windows are in. So at this point, definitely save it again. And as it's saving, what you want to do really at this point is make sure that the windows are where you want them. So you adjust the spacing with them. All right, we can go look at the different sides. There we go. That's on the one side of the house, west side, north side, and then we have the east side. So if I want to adjust the spacing, we can go to the ground floor plan. Remove this dimension, delete. All right. So no dimensions are showing up. But if I go back to that aligned, and I measure from center of the window to center of the window, all right, we know that's 4 feet, 5.5. And I can go in. It's not letting me. Let's try that. We can adjust that spacing just by clicking the window. And you can use the arrow keys, move it over how you want it. Okay, so now that I have all my windows, if I want to dimension them a little bit better, I can. So normally we click like a wall, right? And I can see the dimensions here. Now Windows, sometimes it doesn't happen. So I'm going to click it, activate dimensions. Now, when I have that done, I can go, all right, I want this 2 feet away from the edge of the wall. I can click it. Or I want it 3 feet. Same with here. So now I can get that. If I want to check the space between them, I can go to my dimensions up on top, aligned, check that's 4 foot. Or if I want to check this actual little space, right? So it's showing it's about 10.5 inches. Activate dimensions. All right. And so then I can adjust this so that maybe it's just 10 inches. Oh, that's 10 feet, 10 inches. There we go. So now that is better. And I can do the same for this one. I want these 10 inches apart. Click, click. So that's 1 foot, 11, not what I want. Escape, click on it, activate dimensions, click on this window, activate the dimensions. And now when I click on the window, sorry, activate dimensions. I can go to that and make it to 10 inches so that it's symmetrical to the other side. And you can do that. So you may have to go around and activate dimensions to get them in, but that's pretty much how you'll dimension windows, and we can delete these now. If you want them centered, so maybe I want this one centered in the room. Lined, measure from the inside of the wall to there, to the inside of the wall. Click, and now if I want it equal distance, click on it. There we go, click equal. So now it's equal on that wall. I can do the same for this side as well. I can go to exterior, I can go to the interior wall so that I know in the room, there we go, equal. And you can lock that into place if you want. I can do the same with this room. There we go. So I know it's equal. I could even do it with this if I wanted to right here, but I'm not sure of the placement because I do have a stove and a sink there, so I may end up moving it over. But now that these are here, I could also lock them into place. It shouldn't make much of a difference. I don't think so. There we go. So that's good. Just gonna delete them. I don't feel like looking at them. Okay. It's probably because I just locked them. So it's removing that constraint, but I don't feel like looking at them. I know they're not going to move. All right, let's go to the 3D view, take a quick look. So there we go. That's how the front of my house would look. Inches apart. I can also change the spacing from there to the door, which I'll probably end up doing as well, just not right now. And there we have it. So now we have doors and windows. If you want to take a look at the section box so we can see what it looks like inside, we can do that as well. Section box, click, drag down, and if we go up a little, whoops, move my door by accident. There we go. So that's what it's looking like inside the house. Right now we can see where the doors are and everything else. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. So now we are moving that much closer to having a lot more going on with this house. Have a good day.